This is Scott Mitchell with SDR Ventures, and I'm here again with our Deal Readiness educational series. Today, I want to talk about the difference between an IOI and an LOI. An IOI is an indication of interest. Sometimes it might also be called an expression of interest. An LOI is a letter of intent, sometimes referred to as a term sheet. In short, an IOI is the first non-binding offer, and the LOI is the second non-binding offer. An IOI is often presented as a range of value, perhaps between 40 and 50 million, with little specificity as to the structure of the deal. It's often only 1 or 2 pages. The IOI is the first stage of narrowing the field in a sell-side M&A process. It's often used as a gate whereby the lowest offers are eliminated and the highest offers are then allowed to meet with the company's management team. Typically, if 15 IOIs are received, the top 6 to 8 IOIs will be advanced to have conversations with management. An LOI typically comes after the management meetings and represents the final round of bidding in a 2-stage auction. A good LOI will define the exact purchase price, the structure of the consideration, the type of sale, asset versus stock, and many key terms that will eventually be the bones of the purchase agreement. The seller typically chooses one LOI to move forward with and then grants with that LOI exclusivity to that buyer so that the buyer can perform their confirmatory due diligence. Practically speaking, I like to use the progression of a dating relationship to describe the difference between an IOI and an LOI. The indication of interest is the buyer's request for a second date. It says, hey, I think you're attractive and I'd like to get to know you more, but we're still seeing other people. The letter of intent is the buyer's marriage proposal that says, I'm going to start spending money on a wedding. It's incredibly important to know what stage you're at. Make sure that if you've got an offer, you know whether it's an indication of interest or a letter of intent. It's not uncommon for a buyer to put forth that marriage proposal, that letter of intent, when they actually still want to only date you, just to give you an engagement ring so that you're committed to the deal. SDR has 2+ decades of experience helping founders and entrepreneurs evaluate and negotiate these offers. Please give us a call if you have any questions. We're always happy to help.